This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing at 6755 Russelia Court. Starting my digital inspection. We're starting underneath the eaves of the house. So your eaves are always going to consist of your fascia board, you have your rafter tails, and then you have your starter board. And the reason why we like to start underneath the eaves is that it gives us a good idea about what kind of wood damage that we can expect on this property. So this property has a nice fresh coat of paint on it. The majority of these homes do. They've done a great job of upkeeping the wood in that aspect. Fresh coats of paint do a fantastic job of prolonging the life expectancy of the project itself. But we can see that we do have some old wood on here. We got some termite damage underneath this flat section of the roof. All of that is termite damage. And you can see also how damaged a lot of this wood is over here. So we're going to expect some wood repair on this project. I'm going to work my way over to the slope section of the roof, and I will also be hopping on this flat section to go ahead and show what the condition is. But I did want to at least just show that portion of it, just to let the homeowner know that there definitely has been some water intrusion. But I'm going to point a few things out. Obviously, we got some broken skylights that need some repair as well. All right, here we are on the roof itself. This is a beautiful Spanish clay tile roof. Tile looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't see a whole lot of broken tiles that are on this roof. Now, I'm not hopping on this roof because clay tile is such a brittle product, and I recommend that the new homeowner does not let people on the roof because it is guaranteed that they will start to break the tiles themselves. But we can see that this is the original roof. This is the underlayment that's underneath it. So the underlayment, if I can get back in focus, please. What just happened? There we go. So this is the underlayment. We can see just how brittle this material is. This stuff is literally crumbling in my fingertips. Most people don't realize that the underlayment is what is actually protecting the home itself. The tile is protecting the underlayment, and the underlayment is protecting the house. So once the underlayment starts to go, then the roof is in need of replacement as well. So I want to pull some of these tiles just to show the homeowner what the condition of the underlayment is in. I'm going to put my phone down really quickly. Stay. And again, we can see just how damaged this underlayment is. This stuff is super dusty, super dirty, very smooth. Fresh underlayment is going to be very coarse, very thick, very granular to the touch. There should be no reason that you can rip a piece of underlayment with just one finger. So this is telling me that this is the original roof, and it has gone well past its life expectancy. When we do this roof, because I am going to recommend the homeowner goes ahead and replaces it, because this roof is going to need to go very soon. We're going to go ahead and add brand new drip edge to it. This is this piece of metal flashing that hangs off the edge of the roof. It helps protect the wood, and then it also allows the water to run in directly into the gutters. And then we're going to add bird stop. So bird stop is a piece that blocks the opening on this clay tile, and it stops any kind of birds from getting underneath it, any kind of wind-driven rain, and fire embers as well. We're going to go ahead and redo all the mortar flashings on this roof. You can see all that concrete that's going to need to be replaced, all that mortar, and then we'll redo all the flashings along the penetrations as well to ensure that they are properly waterproofed also. I'm going to work over to the flat section to show the homeowner what the condition of that roof is. Okay, here we are on the flat section of the roof. Pointed out that we had some skylights that were damaged. You can see all the cracks on this one. So that's going to need to be replaced. But this flat roofing material looks to be in pretty decent shape. I'm not sure if they replaced this in the past, but it doesn't look to be in that bad a shape. It doesn't look to be as old as the roof itself. The seams on this flat roof material look to be pretty decent. Looks like they have proper bleed out as well. So those are all good signs that the roof, is still doing its job. My concern would be obviously just the age of these skylights and how all these are cracked too. So the homeowner would want to look into replacing them. Now, you also notice that we have areas where the water ends up ponding on this roof. And it's been ponding for quite some time, to the point where a lot of the granules have depleted from this torch down modified bitumen material. And once the granules start to deplete on a product, it's a telltale sign that the product itself has started to go past its life expectancy. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be replaced immediately, but you know, if the homeowner is looking to replace the rest of the roof, what we could end up doing on this flat section, which is something that I would recommend being so close to the water, is replacing this material with a TPO roofing material. This roof seems to be in pretty decent shape, so we can do an overlay on it. But with a TPO material, it's more of a commercial grade product, and it ends up turning this entire roof plane into one singular membrane, making it extremely waterproof. It's highly reflective, so it's going to reflect a lot of sunlight off of this this patio. During the summertime, I'm sure this area of the house gets nice and hot, and that'll definitely help with that. Now, coming back over here, I just wanted to kind of point out how this is the original underlayment. You can see just how smooth this underlayment is, just how brittle it is. Again, this stuff is literally just crumbling in my fingertips. They did a good job of taking this material underneath the original underlayment, which is great. It looks like it goes up there properly, which I like to see. But again, the underlayment is what is in question at this point. Looks like we got some slip tiles over there. Doesn't look like it's causing too much damage, but you can see how that underlayment has been exposed for quite some time. So my professional opinion, what would need to be done is what we can do is a lift and reset on this roof. We're going to lift these tiles up, we're going to stack them along the roof itself, and then we're going to go ahead and replace this underlayment with either 2 layers of UDL 40 underlayment, which would be a thicker, stronger underlayment that's already there. We're going to double up the layers on that, or we can replace it with a titanium peel and stick underlayment, which actually comes with a limited lifetime warranty. We'll go ahead and reflash and reseal all these penetrations. We're going to redo all the mortar on this roof as well. Now, again, I'm not over here saying that the roof needs to be replaced immediately, but based off the condition of the underlayment, it is telling me that this roof has gone past its life expectancy and will need to be replaced in the very near future. I'd imagine these roofs are probably at least 25 to 30 years old. Roofs like this are typically going to last about 25 years. Tile is still in great shape. No need to replace the tile. We can reuse the existing tile on this roof, but the underlayment is what needs to be replaced because that is what's protecting the home. That is it for my inspection.